Well, hello, fellow film fans, and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel, Tyler's Real Movie Talk. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the movie Split, starring James McAvoy. Now, I did my review for Unbreakable, so, I kind of have to do the one for Split, and I really wanted to as well, especially with Glass coming up next year. I thought there probably was a better time, considering that I probably should have just waited until 2019 before Glass came out to do these, as they would probably get more hits. But I don't care. I kind of want to do it right now because I just watched these movies, like I said in the Unbreakable video, and it really inspired me to do these videos because I'm so excited for Glass. But before we get into this review, I definitely got to say, if you're a fan of movie talk, movie reviews, and really everything of that nature, definitely consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell down below, which will notify you anytime I have any new content coming out. But with that out of the way, let's dive right into this Split movie review. Look, I love this movie, and I don't know why this movie didn't get more praise coming out of it. After seeing this movie, I didn't know much about it, I probably watched one trailer, and after coming out of this movie, I was floored. Maybe it was because the way it ended with, that Unbreakable tie-in. Maybe that's what floored about me so much, but I was really floored by this movie because it was a lot better than I expected. Look, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting it to be that good, and I really think this movie is totally underrated to people, and I can't figure out why, because this is a great movie. Now, also, James McAvoy's performance is totally underrated. That goes right in hand with the movie being underrated. James McAvoy, what he did in this movie, to be able to play 24 different personalities, I think it was, or somewhere around there, that's incredible. And to play them all so well to where he kind of makes you feel like this character who has these problems is like believable is absolutely fantastic, and he just did not get enough credit in my opinion, because how hard would that be, to pull that off? And he pulls it off amazingly, and he pulls it off in a way that the audience can believe in the character. They're like, oh my goodness, like, yes, it doesn't come off as cheesy or corny. He puts it in perfectly because it becomes believable to the audience, and it really makes the end when he turns into the beast that much more believable. Like, it's crazy, but at the same time it's not, because of what they set up throughout the movie, So I really like that aspect about the movie, and I definitely think James McAvoy's performance was totally underrated. Now, this movie was everything I had hoped for when I first saw it, and then some, and I think that's where the Unbreakable tie-in comes in, because kind of, when he did turn into the beast, there was like about 2 minutes there where I was like, whoa, this movie just took like a 360 turn. I don't know what's going on. There was totally that like 2-minute moment where you're just like, what is happening here? And then they add in the Unbreakable tie-in, and then you're like, oh my god, holy shit. That totally makes sense, and I don't know why nobody put that together before the movie came out, because it's the same director, M. Night, doing this movie as did Unbreakable. And Unbreakable, the cover of Unbreakable has that, like, it's kind of like a broken glass cover, And Split has the exact same thing, but nobody put that together until they saw the end of that movie and was like, oh, you know what, I totally see it now. That totally makes sense. In this movie, look, rewatching this movie and Unbreakable, like I said, it has me so hyped for Glass, and it really looks like in Glass that Elijah Price is going to be the main villain, and he's going to put the Beast against David Dunn, which will be fantastic because we'll finally get some of that action, That's where the action will come from. So I'm definitely excited about Glass, definitely more excited about Glass now that I watched Split and Unbreakable again, So I definitely think those of you, if you have seen it or if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch those movies again before Glass comes out, because it'll really hype you up, as it did me. Now, when I first saw this movie and saw when I first saw the trailer, I didn't really know what this movie was going to be, I didn't know if it was going to be like a thriller, if it was just going to be creepy, if it was a horror movie, but it kind of meshes all those together in a really nice blend, There's some really thrilling moments, there's some horror moments, and there is some really, really creepy moments, especially with James McAvoy's 24 characters, So it blended it all well, and it just really added to a movie that I thought was definitely underrated, and I thought just really deserved more praise from a lot of people, because I absolutely enjoy Split a hell of a lot. It was actually probably one of my favorite movies of that year. But that's what I think about Split. Definitely let me know what you guys thought about Split in the comments below. And does watching Split and Unbreakable, or even watching just one of them, excite you more for Glass? Why or why not? And if you guys like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up and share it with all your friends. But with all that out of the way, thank you for watching.